The thing about thirst traps is that they're all about getting attention. And social media is a free-for-all. Listen, we're not going to focus on small details or mix identities with movements. We are simply aware of a recent problem in metal. Follow us on our channels and keep watching until the end. The saying, "Never judge a book by its cover," is old but still holds wisdom. In fact, the part of our brain that processes images is called the visual cortex, and it's so powerful it even wields decision-making power. This was the case when the press marginalized Black Sabbath's album debut and said that Black Sabbath were Satanists. As a response to that, the band released Afterlife, and metal only got more extreme and brutal. Bill Ward spoke to Rolling Stones, "I hated when I opened up the middle part and somebody put an upside-down cross. That wasn't who we were. Nobody had talked to the band about that. It gave us an image that we fought in the press for maybe 4 or 5 years. Today, not even death metal is shocking people unless you're kind of new to it. So what else is going on in metal? Today, the metal mainstream media is annoying. So there's this thing out there called Bimbocore, and we get it. It wants to be all out, but before we judge a book by its cover, let's understand it first. The Guardian was shedding some knowledge about Bimbocore, and it's a fashion statement. It was described as something that exists to satirize the impossibility of meeting contemporary standards of femininity by aggressively performing them. As a comedy genre, it's revolutionary, but this idea wants women to compete against modern women, and in retaliation, Bimbocore will outperform a made-up media concept of women, probably by disgusting men, by being more extreme? Jeez, we woke up and chose violence. Metal Hammer February issue 383 featured Scene Queen on their cover, and she talked about her beliefs, the music industry, and more. Even though she wasn't literal about it, she said she wants to be metal's biggest thirst trap. She said, "I'm playing into the 'I don't really know what genres are' thing, even though I definitely do. I don't know about you guys, but this sounds like wanting to be the bait and target for criticism within the metal community. Do you think Bimbocore is attention core thoughts with thirst trap vibes?" But there are other problems with Bimbocore. Under the glittery electric pink effect and the independent woman that don't need no man attitude, Bimbocore supports failure. According to Hannah Collins, it's about empowering women. And this is the only time we will judge the book by its cover. According to the magazine, the cover depicts Hannah in a Lolita-like image, a reference to a Rolling Stones cover with Britney Spears. Lolita is a term associated with old guys into younger girls, like 12-year-olds. But her team is behind these ideas. She said, "One of my agent's assistants was saying that we should do a launch of hankies to go with the release of the magazine." And she added, "for the man tears," suggesting that male metalheads would be so annoyed by the trashy aesthetics we're going to need tissues for our man tears. So, while the metal mainstream media insists on pushing Bimbocore, metalheads keep opposing. We obviously don't get it because we only know caveman metal riffs. And hey, if you're a woman watching this video, let us